you see documentaries say like Say Cheese or Shawn Cotton had something to do with like MO3 passing. It really started with Roy Lee, like the comedian.
Yeah.
Like once Roy Lee got jumped at a club one night. This time I'm living in LA. And No Jumper was just now starting off. Shout out to my homie MT, Michael Taylor. He told me about you, white homie.
Really?
But you were just now popping off, and I was living in LA at the time.
Why'd you decide to move there?
I was just stay with MT. He would live in South Central and shit. And we, like I told you, I was stick and move.
Yeah,
I was dealing with a girl out there doing like Soulja Boy interviews and Rich the Kid, Famous Dex. Like that was that era.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Trill Sammy, that was that era.
Yeah.
So I would be out there with them, sticking and moving. Chicago, LA, sticking and moving. But this was like when you were coming up, and I would always hear about you on Melrose and shit. And were you on Melrose at that time?
Downtown until like mid 2017, and then we went to Melrose.
Yeah. You were downtown at the time, but to my point, Roy Lee got jumped when I was in LA, and that's when he started going back and forth with Yella Beezy online.
Right,
and then that's when Roy Lee got shot. They said he was set up. Somebody was trying to pay him for a skit because he was a comedian.
Right, yeah.
And then he survived the shooting. He went to a club they had booked him at, and then he died because he had a what them shits called, when the bullet blood clot.
Oh, really? So he died like weeks afterwards.
Yeah. But I've never interviewed Roy Lee or anything on social media. So when Roy Lee died, that's when it went crazy. That's when Yella got shot. And then and then it makes me look bad because I'm interviewing both parties.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned from that. Like beef now, I'll never do a back and forth. Let everybody tell their story because I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna be the loser of the situation.
Like me right now with like 4 Extras and King Pill going back and forth. Like it seems like good internet content, but then King Pill goes and shoots a video in his neighborhood. Yeah. And then all of a sudden we're on the precipice of like anything could happen with this. Yeah. Like this could totally turn into a serious situation.
Somebody could die, somebody goes to jail, and then you're left here.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna say, Adam 22, he's white, he doesn't care about.
And even if you believe in what you were doing and that you didn't cross any lines or whatever, it doesn't change the fact that it puts a big old stank on your brand.
Exactly.
Everybody just kind of associates it with that sort of content, and that could be a real brand risk.
Yeah, because like I have AAU basketball teams. Like I get back to the community. I deal with kids. Like you got their parents seeing this shit. Like your name's attached to it. Like, bro, I'm not a street guy at all. Like I don't even act like a street guy. I don't want nothing to do with the street. So, but just having that on your name is like, no, bro. Like these people wanted interviews. They wanted to let their name on the biggest platform in their area, and that was that. Somebody died. I'm you know, so it's just that's just what happened.
I mean, that's one weird thing about the streets and gangbanging is that nobody ever wants to blame the gangbangers.
Nobody.
But you as like a square that should know better, who's in the middle of it, that's an easy target to blame. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've always, you know, the G Money shit was real tough on me, and then like even Tech and Main Music, like they're at it right now. I'm not covering that. Yeah. Tech is my guy. Me and Main, that's my guy. So it's like I haven't posted none of that because if somebody dies, they're gonna say Cheese did it. So
yeah,
it's just staying out of it.
It's wild though because it's like by doing that, by sitting it out, you're basically opening the door for all these other pages to just be like, well, we're gonna relentlessly document the fuck out of this. Like we made that decision when Draco the Ruler was beefing with everybody from Inglewood and all these Bloods in LA and stuff. We could have been doing daily, like breaking down the lyrics and like Draco said this and et cetera. And we kind of already sensed what this was like turning into. So we decided to like not treat it like content. A lot of other pages did. And then obviously it ended in a bad way.
But see, that's why for so long I tried to hide. For so long, people didn't know who ran Say Cheese. For so long, it was, they called me Say Cheese. I didn't have, that's why like now, like I'm about to start to like this, like, literally like in weeks, like to really like pump up the Shawn Cotton brand. But that's a reason why like I really like Academics has a brand, Adam 22 has a brand, Vlad has a brand. Apart from the No Jumpers, apart from them, like y'all have y'all personal brand. But for so long I tried to hide for so long. Bro, outside of Texas didn't know who ran Say Cheese.
But was that a thing for like safety reasons? Because being a journalist, especially a black journalist, it's harder for us to do.
Yeah, bro. It was times I was breaking news hours before like niggas knew who was getting shot.
Yeah.
And it was easy for me to go to Chicago and not know my face. Like I was in Chicago crazy, but the casual fan wouldn't know that's Say Cheese. They would just think I was a black guy with a camera. So that's what, when I was in Detroit, Dex Osama, like moving and grooving, like the Baltimores, the St. Louis, like it was easy for me to maneuver because I wasn't super Sean Cotton brand. I wasn't putting that's why it throws me off when Cartel Bo said that, because I don't even speak on things. And
this was him drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying this so that he can clear it up later.
Bro, that's my guy. Like, that's my guy. Like, he just hit me up yesterday.
Yeah.
But I don't even, like, Real Tune has way more opinions than me. I'm not even opinionated. I'll post shit on Say Cheese and go about my way.
Because I was having that conversation with somebody the other day, and I was like, if you want to know, like, what kind of person it takes to be a big name in rap media, you kind of need to be, like, controversial, loud, up in the mix. Because look at everybody who's killing it. Me, Joe, Vlad, academics, like, etc. And I even used you as an example. I said, if anything, Sean Cotton obviously has built something huge. It's great. It's powerful. But he would be a bigger name if he was in the shit more.
Man,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I know so much shit. Bro, I know, it's been a lot of it's been a lot of times where gotten killed, shot, robbed, and people talk to me. Like, I really I be outside. I don't be in the clubs and the studios, but like people see me. Like, people talk to me. People call me. Like, when that shit happened with Sauce, I've been in Memphis. I knew, like, I was on the phone with his dad, like,
really
hours before it even hit the internet. I be knowing shit, bro. But it's like, I can't. Me being black, me being outside, having to protect my brand. I don't let bro. It's times where I will send to a BZTV or and I hate saying littler platforms, but I will send to smaller platforms so they could break it, and then I'll post it because I don't need on my mental. Like, I don't need people coming after me.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored, by becoming a member for just $5 a month, and there's a lot of other crazy benefits as well. So make sure you hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.